come to class this morning. Teacher P is here. Your Mrs. Peace. Welcome to our mathematics class. How are you all? It's been awesome, right? I really missed you, but the most important thing is I love you and I'm still with you and you are with me. You can see that we are really close encounter. Good. So we're gonna have our maths class this morning. Our topic is drawing right angles and comparing angles. Repeat after me. Drawing right angles and comparing angles. Can we take the topic again? Drawing right angles and comparing angles. So if you can look at the board, you will see the image and the column for the instructions and direction. This is an explore activity and also a discovery activity where we are going to learn how to give instructions on how to use directions to move from one place to another, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Clockwise we move right, anti-clockwise we use left, okay? So as we go through the maze, you will really understand what we are talking about. So let's start. If you see in this one, you see the start place. Can you see the start place? Good. The first instruction said, take 3 steps forward. So you give instruction to yourself. Okay, your hand. Take 3 steps forward. Have you taken 3 steps forward? Look into your class book. If you haven't opened your book, open your class book, page 99 and 100. That is when you're going to see all this. In page 199. Take 3 steps forward. Where are the 3 steps? In the squares. We take 1, 2, 3. Now shade the color. Have you shaded the squares with any of your favorite colors? Shade in the color. Great. Now it says in number 2, turn clockwise through a right angle. So you move like this. You form an angle here. You've seen that? Have you turned? That means we are now moving like this. We are now turning like this to your right. Great. Have you turned? That's wonderful. Santiago, you've gotten that? Good. Then the third instruction said, take 2 steps forward. The 2 steps forward is this way. 1, 2. Have you taken the 2 steps forward? Mother Maria? Anacleta, have you taken it? Good. Everybody ready? Now shading the 2 squares. You shaded that. That is awesome. Then it now said in number 4, the fourth instruction said, turn clockwise through a right angle. You turn what? Clockwise through a right angle. Good. You turn like this. You are not facing down. Right angle. We've gotten an angle here. Another instruction said number 5. Take 2 steps forward. Then should not take 2 steps forward. 1, 2. Everybody take 2 steps forward. Move to the 2 squares. Have you seen the 2 squares? Great. Wow, that is wonderful, Maria Christina. You've gotten that already. Constancia, Aisha. Wow, that's awesome. Ruslan. Pedro, what about you, Manuel? Hannah, Clet, have you gotten that? Nicholas. Wonderful. Good. Now shade it with your favorite color. Have you shaded it down with your favorite color? Great. Now number 6 said, turn clockwise through a right angle. Have you turned? Good. You now turn clockwise through a right angle. Wonderful. Then number 7 say, take 2 steps forward. Then you now take another 2 steps forward. Let's check it. 1, 2. Have you taken the 2 steps forward? Awesome. Now shade it with your color, your chosen colors. Have you chosen to shade with your chosen colors? Great. Have you done that? Wonderful. Miguel, you got that? Like, can I see what you've done? Good. Make sure you don't move the track. You don't move out of track and in directions. Okay? That's good. What of you, Constancia? Adela? Don't be lost. Let's get back on the tree. We are still in number 7. The seventh square, he said, take 2 steps forward. 1, 2, taking 2 steps forward. Then good. We now go back to number 8. Number 8 said what? Take what? Turn anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, we are now going left. Look at it here. We move like this, left. Anti-clockwise, we are moving like this upwards. Number 8. Turn anti-clockwise through a right angle. We turn. Good. As you turn, it says, number 9. Ninth instruction. The ninth instructions for our direction to move on the maze said, take 7 steps forward. 7 steps what? Forward. Then we count. 1 in the squares. 2. Count along with teacher. 3. Count with Mrs. Peace, please. 4. 5. 6. 7. That is the 7th step forward. We've moved from 1 to 7 steps. So choose your colors. Color in the squares. Great. Then number 10 point. It now said, turn what? Anti-clockwise through a right angle again. We are still moving anti-clockwise through a right angle. So we now turn this way. Have you seen that? Constance Aisha. Santiago Manuel, what about you? Your hand. Ignacio. Look there, look straight, deep there. Great, you've seen it. You turn. In your class book, make the right or mark it. Mark the anti-clockwise direction. Look at you. Okay. Have you done that? It's really interesting. Don't feel bad, darling. Put your eyes there with your pencils and your colors. Let's get back to work. Great. We've no time to another anti-clockwise what? Direction. So in that sense, we are now going to the number 11th instruction. We say, take 6 steps forward. Good. 6 steps forward. We now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Color the squares. Have you colored the 6 squares? Wonderful, amazing children. I told you you're going to enjoy the activity. Now you understand, Johanna. I can hear you say that, teacher, please. Now I understand. Wow, Santiago, you really sketching something out there. Awesome. I know you are really amazing. I know you are surprisingly great. So, Nicholas, what have you done? Good, you are to point with us. And all of you, Manuel, Miguel, Christina, don't be lost. Constancia, Angela, everybody get back to work. Good. 12. The 12th point said, turn anti-clockwise through a right angle. So we turn again because we are still on the left point. Watch. On the left point, anti-clockwise through a right angle. Have you turned? Good. Do the turning, mark it on your book. Have you marked it there to your book? Great. Now shade. Use your colors and shading the 6 squares that we've colored. Now the next instruction is number 13. It says, take 7 steps forward. 7 steps forward. Have you taken? Take 7 steps forward. Where? After the anti-clockwise direction of number 12, which is here, we now take 7 steps forward. We count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 7. We take the counting again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Isn't it? So that's wonderful. And it says turn anti-clockwise through right angle. We turn. At this point we turn. Through what? Right angle. Turn what? Clockwise. We are now going back to the right. Watch. The right. Look at it again. We are taking to the right again. Clockwise, because we are moving back to our right again. And that is the finish point. The finish point to our start. So how did you see that? It's really interesting, right? Okay, I'll take back again our instruction. Good. From your starting point, you count 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. You shake. Second one says turn anti-clockwise through a right angle. You make a turn. The fourth one says turn clockwise through a rectangle. You turn, you still shaking your squares. We move to the fifth one. The fifth one says take 2 steps forward. This is 2 steps forward. 1, 2, 2 squares. The steps you are taking is in the squares. You take the steps forward, you shake, you move like that. The sixth point says turn clockwise through a right angle. You turn again. Then take 2 steps forward. 1, 2. You count 2 squares. You shake in. Good. Check your work. If it's really in order, if it's not in order, you start again. Then the 8th point said turn anti-clockwise. That is, we are now moving left. Take 7 steps forward. 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the squares, you count up 7 squares, you color. 9th point, take 7 steps forward, you color in the steps. Then the 10th point says turn anti-clockwise through a right angle. Turn anti-clockwise through a right angle. You turn. Now you say take 6 steps forward. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You shake in your colors in the square with your favorite color. Now it says again turn anti-clockwise. Turn anti-clockwise through a right angle. We are still moving down in the left hand. I told you that the left side we refer to it as our anti-clockwise, right is clockwise. So we move like this. Good. The next one is take 7 steps forward. You count 7 squares, you color the 7 squares, then turn clockwise direction, which is here. You get to a finish. Finish. So how did you see the directions? So now in your workbook and in your class book, you see the exercises. Please open it up. Give instructions to your friend or maybe to any of your loved ones around you on how to move on the maze. Please explore the game in your class book and workbook, and you will not forget it. Please see you in next class. Bye. I'm waiting to see you in next class, but have a little nap. Take care.